If you're anything like me, you have days where you just can't see the blessings of God in your life. Like you wake up out of bed early and you are just grumpy, right? Like one of those days where they say you get out of the wrong side of the bed. Like things just aren't going your way and it's difficult to see the good things in life. We all get like that at times, but it's important to remember the blessings of God. In fact, it's important to remember that God blesses abundantly. That's what this Remember and Celebrate Day is all about. And sometimes that kind of reminds me of this Russian doll. I keep this in my office, and many years ago a friend gave it to me, and I love it because what you see on the outside isn't always the case of what's really there. What I love about this is it's a great illustration of God's blessing. You see, when you look at the surface of your life, you might not be able to see many of God's blessings. But when you begin to look beyond the surface, you realize that actually God has blessed you abundantly. Look at this. There's always more of God's blessings, right? When you think about your life and you think about the things that we have and the family that we have and the homes that we have and the lifestyles that we get to live and the technology we get to use, we realize that, man, God has blessed us abundantly. Sometimes we just need to open our eyes and look beyond the surface. No matter what you might think, we have been blessed abundantly by God. Our lives are full of good things. Sometimes we just need to take some moments to remember and celebrate those things. You see, the Israelites remembered and celebrated. God told them to observe a festival and a feast called the Feast of Tabernacles. On that week, the Israelites would go out into the desert, into the wilderness. They would set up these tents and they would spend one whole week remembering and celebrating God. They would remember the good things that God had done for his people. And they would celebrate all those things, and they would celebrate the fact that God blesses abundantly. So we can learn from them today. Would you take some time and remember and celebrate the good things that God has given you? How has God blessed you? I know he has, because God blesses abundantly.